What up guys, Mike Dean with First Step Travelers here. Today I'm in Hoth. I found my way down to this little beach, did this huge cliff coastal walk. It's been awesome, but that's not what I'm going to talk to you about today. Today I'm going to give you 5 steps, 5 or 6 on how you can start traveling. So basically what I'm going to talk about is the steps I usually use when I book an international trip. It's going to be a little different for everybody, but these are just like general rules that I go by. So the step number 1, obviously, is to decide when and where you want to go and find a ticket. Okay, so say you want to go to Italy. It might be a bit expensive just to go directly there. If you don't have a problem with checking out other countries in Europe, find somewhere that you can fly into round trip cheap. I'm gonna move around, I hope y'all don't mind sitting too much. Yeah, like I said, you wanna go to Italy, and the prices are expensive just to fly directly there. Say I wanna go to Rome, it's like $1,500, but I found a $500 ticket to Dublin. I go to Dublin, I get a round trip to Dublin, and then I get myself like a 90 euro flight into Rome from Dublin. Look at cheap airlines like Ryanair, Wizz Air, all that. That's why I say be vague. Pick a continent. I wouldn't mind going to check out Europe. That's why I'm here. I found a $500 round trip ticket into Ireland, and I'm here. Next, I'm going to Germany. So you need to find out where you want to go, be a bit vague, and when do you want to go is important, because if you're going to try to go in the summer, it's going to be a bit more expensive. If you're going to try to go in the off season, it'll be less expensive. And the sites I use, I already made a video about how to book your first flight, so I'll put that around here. Check that out. But yeah, be a bit vague when, and then find your ticket. I'm not going to go too deep into that. So step number 2, you need to make your life work around the ticket that you found. So if you're a college student, obviously it's got to be, you know, on your off times, or you can take online classes, something like that. That's what I'm doing right now. If you have a job, you need to be able to take vacation during that time. If you run a business, you need to find someone to cover your business. If you have kids, you're obviously, you know, depending on how long you want to go. I'm here for 2 months. Maybe you'll go for a week or 2. You got to make sure, you know, you have someone to watch your kids, your dog. You have to make your life work around that. So that's what you got to figure out next. So you know what your flight is and you've sorted out your life. Number 3, and this is important, you need to talk to your bank. This is something I don't hear anyone talking about, and I don't know why. You need to call your bank. You need to figure out, number 1, are they going to hit you with some hidden bullshit fees every time you pull out of the ATM? Are they going to charge you like an international fee? Like they come up with some ridiculous stuff. So you need to call your bank and you need to figure out what's going to happen when you pull money out of the ATM. You need to let them know that you're going, because you don't want to go to freaking Thailand, pull money out of the ATM, and then they lock your card and you're just struggling to get a hold of your bank and get them to unlock your card. So number 3, you need to call your bank for those 2 reasons. Tip number 5, all right? You need to book the flight. Duh, that's obvious. You got to book the flight. That's the scariest part of this, honestly, is booking your flight. Because you're like, I don't know what's going to happen. And then you book your flight and you're like, yeah, it wasn't so bad. I got to go now. Once you book that flight, you got to go. So with that, I say, if you're going to backpack like I'm backpacking, you need to have carry-on bags. And usually most airlines will allow you to carry on 1 big bag and 1 small laptop sized bag. And that's what I do. If you want to know how I pack, I got a video that I'll do the linky thing with here as well. And you guys can check out how I pack my bags for trips. I recommend doing carry-ons, man. Like, you don't want to pay those extra fees, especially if you're taking these cheap airlines that I was talking about previously. They're going to hit you with some fees to check a bag. And you don't want to be that one person who's out backpacking for a month with like a roller bag just rolling around. Like, take a backpack like that and take a smaller backpack that you can do day trips with and just pack your clothes there. Like, you honestly don't have an excuse that you need like extra luggage. I literally have a drone with me that I'm taking overseas, all my camera equipment and my clothes, and they all fit in my backpack and my little laptop bag. So make sure you do a carry-on. All right, step number 5. I'm pretty sure 5, right? I'm not counting, but look, step 5. You're gone, you're golden, you're going, right? So you get to the airport, check in, you go through security, blah, blah, blah. If you need to look up like TSA guidelines on stuff, you're gonna have to look that up yourself. Or I could do a video on it if you guys really want me to. Wherever you land, go to the ATM and pull out money from that ATM in the airport, because those ATMs are highly secure. Okay, like there's not gonna be any like credit card fraud or debit card fraud from those ATMs. So do that, pull the money out of the ATM, and what I suggest you do, because this will come in handy, is bring a money clip, because you can take a little bit of the money. I pull out probably a week's worth of money. I put like a day's worth in my money clip, and then I put the rest in my wallet. You get your money, you head to your hostel, which I highly recommend staying at, and you lock your things up, okay? So bring a little padlock, highly recommend that. But you lock your stuff up, and you have all your money for the week locked up, all right? So when you're out and about on the town, God forbid you ever get pickpocketed or you're swimming on the beach or something and you lose your money clip, you got a day's worth of money you lost. Way better than losing your wallet. Don't bring that around with you. You lose your wallet, you lose your debit card, you're in trouble. So just remember, bring a little money clip and do your days out like that. When you go back to the hostel and shower up or whatever, just grab a bit more money and put it in your money clip. And yeah, never happened to me. I did lose my wallet one time, but I've never been pickpocketed, so money clip, I swear by this, it's a great thing to do. Going on with step 5, when you get to your hostel, be social. Get some information on what is around you, what's the best thing to do while you're there, and meet people. You're gonna run into people from all over the world, you know, make some friends, and you might find yourself with some travel partners. Your plans might change like that. You don't even know. And for the example of Italy, you know, maybe like someone else knows how to get there cheaper, maybe someone's from there, maybe someone wants to go there, you know. Be social. Don't just hide and not talk to anyone. I see people do that. I don't understand why. I have to go approach them like, yo, what's up? So after that, after you find out what's around you, what there is to do, step number 6 is figure out where else you want to go and how to get there. So for me, I wanted to go to Frankfurt. I bought a 30 euro Ryanair ticket there, and I'm going there tomorrow. And that's it, you know. And then you start your adventure, and then you go back home and wishing you could do it again, and then you go do it again. If you guys have any specific questions about how I travel, throw them in the comments. I'm always answering comments. If this helps you out, make sure you like. Come to Ireland, because this place is beautiful. This is like the best hike I've done in a long time. Sunset's coming, so I'm gonna get some good shots. Like and subscribe, like I said. Share this with your friends, and I'll answer any comments below. Peace.